Like I said earlier, it's kicking off, right? I just made a video not too long ago, posted that one, and now I'm getting this one already. Now I'm doing this one already because I posted it went on X, and then it's all started coming off. Everybody, Fabrizio, David Ornstein, Ben Jacobs, every one of them coming off. They're throwing it at us, right? Left, right, etc. And guess who it's about? Enzo Fernández. You guessed right, yeah? You saw the top there, you also saw the title. Enzo Fernández and City is heating up, right? We were getting report that things are kicking off. It looks like it could happen. In the video I did, I also talk about him, but now it's like there have been development in regards to Enzo Fernández situation, because in that video we talk about the uncertainty surrounding Enzo Fernández, if he will stay, if the brother won't stay, if he will go, if he won't go, right? It's like all of those stuff. So nobody know where he stands. The fact that some people saw him, return to Chelsea today allowed them has hope that he's going to stay. And I also mentioned the fact that, there were growing confidence within the Chelsea camp that that there's a possibility he must stay. But now, with everything that is kicking off and everything that's happened within the transfer market, let's get into it. Just what Fabrizio had to say. Breaking direct contact over recent days between Enzo Fernández agent and Manchester City. City are not expected to spend 120 million, so it would depend if Chelsea drop the price or not in the next days. Now, you're not willing to spend 120 million, right? They are not willing to spend 130 million. Are you telling me the truth? Are you telling me the truth? Now, let's continue, right? And then, what everything's being said, let's read everything, and then we'll get to it, right? We'll get to my opinion. Now, Chelsea are prepared to sell Enzo Fernández, but timing also important, as Chelsea want to settle their first team squad by their opening game with Fulham on the 24th of August. Now, let's just continue, right? That way we don't have to come back. No guarantee. Chelsea 120 million price tag for Enzo Fernández hold beyond the start of the season. CFC are prepared to sell, but timing also important, as Chelsea want to settle their first team squad by their opening game with Fulham on the 24th of August. And last, and then we'll go to it. Chelsea won 120 million for Enzo Fernández, but Man City, on the other hand, on the other side, are not expected to spend this money. They hope there is room for negotiation. This is the situation. It can depend on price. Now, right? Man City, you telling me you spending 100 million on or 18 years old that is not even proven yet. He had just won a couple good games in the World Cup, and now you want to spend 100 million. You looking at a Premier League proven player, yeah, a World Cup winner, an experienced player at that, yeah, quality, energy, everything you're looking for, he has it. You going in for Elliot Anderson, spending 160 million, and you telling me that you're not willing to spend 120 million. Are you telling me the truth? Let's be sincere here. Everything you and myself just read, or everything you have read even previously on X, because I also know you love following on X, right? Everything that you have read on X in terms of Enzo Fernández news going off to Man City. Now, you telling me Elliot Anderson for 160 million. They're about to pay roughly 85 to 100 million for Boade. And you telling me Enzo Fernández, you cannot pay the 120 million. Now, this, for me, goes to Chelsea. If you sell Enzo Fernández for a fee lower than what they pay for Anderson, shame on you. Shame on you, Chelsea. Yeah? Todd Bully, Egg Bally, Blue Co, Clear Lake, all you lot. Shame, shame, shame on you. Right? Now, it's been reported, we just read, the contact has been made between Enzo Fernández camp, Javier, his agent, and Man City. There has been talk, there has been discussion. Now, I don't think they have reached to Chelsea yet, right? They haven't been club-to-club negotiation. Now, in previous video, I also told you, in terms of the whole Enzo Fernández thing, within a couple of days, it will be settled. Ben Jacobs also told us, right, Chelsea, once everything settled, because they want to have their squad ready before their very first game against Fulham, which is on the 24th of August. Which I'm 100% with, right? So they want to know what they're doing, how they're doing everything, what they're expecting to do, what not to do, who's going to stay, who's not going to stay. That's why they're working on arguments in the first place. But Man City is, on the other hand, trying to play some kind of corruptive or corruption tactics here, right? Trying to be corrupt of this whole thing. If you're telling me, this thing, first of all, like I said, if you're telling me you can pay 160 million for Anderson and you cannot pay the same amount of money or even more, Enzo Fernández is far better than Anderson. Enzo Fernández will give you more than Anderson will give you. And the fact that Maresca is twerking for Enzo Fernández, we already know what he's trying to do with Enzo. Right? We know him will come true for say. That's not even a problem. But if you want the guy, listen, and I hope in Chelsea don't even budge for a second. Don't even budge. Don't even move an inch on that evaluation. Right? So, like it's reported before, right? If a deal comes in, both parties will consider. But Chelsea won their 120 million. So if the 120 million comes in that Chelsea wants, Enzo Fernández could be heading out. Right? Because that's what he said. If a deal comes in that is suitable, right? He will want to look at it. If we know say he is in, he might be heading out. But I think part of the thing is like they're looking to say things will be settled. I think Chelsea is hoping that he have a conversation with Xabi Alonso, and Xabi Alonso can be able to convince him, and then he can stay. Right? Hopefully then he can stay. But my thing is this: I don't want somebody that don't want to stay. You know what I'm saying? Now the whole City things that is coming up, if he wants to stay, let him come out publicly and then he stay. But the fact that his agent is still in negotiation with City, that simply means Enzo Fernández himself is not looking to stay. He wants out, right? Like it's been reported, if an offer comes in that he thinks is suitable, right, he might consider it. That's just, he might consider it. He ain't going off to City. We know he was upset when Maresca left. He wasn't happy. So now Maresca wants him. Listen, it's an open door. He can leave. Like I said in the previous video, I don't see him stay. Like the brother will go, he will leave, and it's okay. But my thing is this: pay the money. Don't come out here and act like you don't have the money. You spending that money on Buwadi, Anderson. Spend that money on Fernandez. You either pay up. And I think it's like, it's been reported that Chelsea at least want the amount of money that they pay for him, which was what, 150 million, right? Or 16 or 17 or whatever it was, right? Pay it and let's call it a day, right? And I think that's pretty much what they're gonna. Leave it at 100 and something million, and then they're gonna call it 110, 115, and then they're gonna call it a day, right? That would be it. But listen, for me, for what it seems like, he could be heading out, and what that simply means is this: Adam Wharton for Newcastle is for sure coming to Chelsea. The 100 million valuation, Chelsea will pay it. And then what's his name? Alex Scott will be headed in as well. Because we told you before, there have been multiple reports that depending on the outgoings, depending on if Enzo Fernández stays or goes, they will depend on how many midfielders comes in. If he stays, one more. If he leaves, then two more. So Alex Scott and Adam Wharton, both of them could be Chelsea players, depending on how this Fernandez deal goes, right? So I think Newcastle, it's not Newcastle, but Man City have within, between now and the 24th, I don't know how many days, it's like what? 13 days, I'm guessing, between now and the 24th, right? They have this much time to be able to finalize the deal, right? Get everything done before then, because Chelsea want to get their squad finalized and everything. And that's a very good idea. And then they also want to know what they want to do. So it's not just about Fernandez. So if Fernandez leaving, then they know who's going to bring in. So if they're going in for Alex Scott, Adam Wharton, then they go, they know how they're going in, right? So all of that need to be settled. So Man City, pay up or you leave, bruv, right? But let me know your thoughts down below, ladies and gentlemen. Much appreciated, right? There are a lot coming your way. And I have a live coming too as well. The PSG versus Villa game, right? Tomorrow, we will be here, or today, whenever you're watching the video, we are here live, watching that game, watch along, and hopefully I get to see you lot out here. Thank you very much. Don't forget to hit the like, hit the subscribe. See you in the next video. Adios.